Alright, hey everybody, it's the moment of truth today, alright? We're gonna find out if our mulberry cuttings have roots, alright? So about 6 months ago, I took some cuttings from this mulberry tree. By the way, this is the Pakistan mulberry, and we're here in the month of July. So about 6 months ago, back in winter, I took a cutting like this. I basically cut it here, took the leaves off, and brought it over here. Come follow me. Brought the cutting over here to this open spot we have. I scraped off the bottom, added a little bit of rooting hormone, and I stuck the cutting right into the ground just like that. And I left it. So here we are 6 months later, and it seems like some of these cuttings are growing. All right, you guys can watch the original video. I'll put the original video up at the top right of the screen. You guys can click on it. I'll also put that video in the description section of this video. You guys can check out to see what the cuttings look like 7 months ago. All right, that was back in January or February, I believe. So we're here in July. It's our summertime now, and I think this cutting right here has roots. I hope it does. All right, we're about to find out though, and it's gonna be the moment of truth. But before I dig it out, guys, go look for the like button. Click that like button. All right, and then if it doesn't have roots, you guys can click that dislike button. It's fine. I don't care. Find that like button, hit that click it. And then also find the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button so you can see more updates, cool updates and projects like this mulberry cutting video, all right? Check it out. So it seems like some of these cuttings are alive. Even this big one that I put in the ground, if you come closer, you can see, if you come to see this big cutting that I have here, it's still alive. Check it out, watch. If I cut it here, you see, it still has a green section around it. There's still some juices flowing. So it's not dead. At least it's not dead. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. It's not dead. It's alive, you know. So even this big cutting might have roots, but I'm gonna dig this little guy out and we'll see what happens. All right. So these cuttings, this was a set it and forget it kind of project. I barely watered these. I water these maybe once every 2 weeks, and I'm shocked. I'm very surprised that these. Oh, I dropped my pen. I'm very shocked that these green leaves are starting to form right here because I neglected these cuttings pretty badly. You know, there's winds whipping in from the west over there. The ocean is pretty close over there. There's winds constantly hitting this thing, and you know, people walk by and they throw stuff. Very neglected, but hopefully we get a good result. All right, let's check it out. So in anticipation that if that tree does have roots, I'm gonna dig it out. We gotta put it in soil immediately. So I have my trusty bag of decomposed granite that I got from a building supply store, and I'm gonna fill it up in this little five gallon pot, just to be ready, just in case there's roots. So there it is. Whenever I have doubt about what kind of soil to put a cutting in, I always go with decomposed granite. You can never go wrong with decomposed granite because it's made up of crushed up rocks, and that's what plants have been growing in for millions of years. So all plants seem to love decomposed granite. All right, here we go. It's a moment of truth, guys. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Let's see if there's roots. Oh yeah, there are roots. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Oh, roots. And I just destroyed most of the roots. And there's just very little roots. But then look at all these roots here. There was such a great root system. Look at all that. Oh man, I messed it up. But it's okay, we'll put it in soil, it can grow back. Look at all those roots that were there that I just messed it up. Let's see if there's more roots. Here's a little bit more. Those are definitely mulberry roots. All right, we got a little root action going on here. Let's quickly put it in soil. In fact, you know, I gotta put more. Soil here, and in it goes. there we are. Now we're gonna water this heavily. And there it is, people. You see how puny those little roots were? Just that little root system is gonna grow out. That's how strong and aggressive mulberry roots are. That little, it was like about a little inch of roots. That's all that really cutting really needs to grow out more in that pot full of decomposed granite. All right, people. That just proved, the little experiment proved that it works. So what I'm gonna do now is start next season when the cuttings are ready. I'm gonna start sticking cuttings everywhere. I'm gonna put them in shady spots. I'm gonna put them in sunny spots. Some cuttings I'm gonna water a lot. Some cuttings I'm not gonna water at all. We're gonna do different experiments. We're gonna expose the cuttings to different kind of environmental factors to see which environmental factor works the best for these kind of cuttings. So that's really exciting to see the results like that. So we know that it works. You can literally take a mulberry cutting, stick it into the ground with a little bit of rooting hormone, and it will root out. That's fantastic. Great news for folks who want a lot of food, because mulberries produce a lot of food, and the leaves, which I recently found out from my neighbor, the leaves you can make tea. It's a very multifaceted kind of has a lot of characteristics, and it has a lot of uses and benefits. So if you want to create like a food forest, this is a great option to do. And if you just want a free mulberry tree, this is another great option to do. There's a long list of people who want mulberries, so I might give this to some family members, but I'm excited because I could create a lot more trees now from a few cuttings. This, by the way, came from all one cutting, 1 or 2 cuttings from that mulberry tree. That's pretty cool, folks. All right, if you guys like that content, click like as usual, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section how your mulberry cuttings are doing. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.